You alright, people? This is gonna be a serious change of pace. This is one of my all-time favourite games, and I'm intending to have an absolute blast with it tonight. It's a game with multiple endings, right? And let me get to another one of these. Which one is this? Is this a good one? Ah, it's getting left on anyway. And what I'm going to do is I'm starting from scratch. Yeah, I'm starting from complete scratch with the game. So we're going hard mode, start from scratch, so I expect me to get blown up a few times until I get used to the controls again. This game's just amazing. It's the story, the music, the way the characters are done, everything. I just feel like finishing it off because I want to show you something, right? Like, before I get into that, I have near enough done the review for The Ascent, and I want to do one other game before we get stuck into the next Total War challenge. And this is the game that we're going to do. I'm finding something incredibly frustrating. Just let us log on Steam now. It's my own fault. I'm finding it frustrating. Just let me X that off. I shall show you in a minute. I shall now flip the screen. Hello, people. This is what I'm finding frustrating. I have got 45 out of 47 achievements in this game. I think that's just because it's a dark screen, isn't it? Let me... Yeah, it's just because I've got a dark screen on. Right, let me show you this. So I've got all achievements besides 2. The achievement I'm missing is called Lightspeed Fighter. You have to complete the first scenario. I think it's within 12 hours. But I never do it within 12 hours because I play it on hard mode. And you'll see why it's such a pain in the ass when we're fighting the tutorial boss in a minute. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to play the game through, It's the way that the game's divided. It's in parts. So you start as a young lad turning into a young man. They're your 2 parts. Once we've completed both parts, you can complete it again for multiple endings. And it's at that point, because I want to show you all the endings and just how great of a game this is. I'll load up one of my more modern saves where I've got all the weapons, all the upgrades, and we can just burn through the content. But to start out, I want to do it like this. But yeah, we're going to 100% it. After showing you all the endings, all it'll need me doing is playing through the start of the game on, what's the difficulty? Easy, which I don't want to do just to get it. But yeah, I want to show just this. It's one hell of a game. Anywho, let me shut YouTube up and start the thing. Now I need to go to that one, the channel. Now alright, let's shut that up. So library, near, and we'll go in. Oh, I finished one of my old saves, you see. Bloody hell, I'm getting blinded. No more retinas for me. I always thought it was Bandai Namco who published this. There you go. Thank you. No. Get out of theatre mode. And I don't want to do that. I want to leave it on this screen because there's a cracking cinematic for this. Won't I just? Burning me retinas, Tom. Burning me retinas. So yeah, I was just saying, I've completed the review for the Ascent. I've typed up what I want to say and all the rest of that. You know, got a loose plan together. I'm not doing like, oh, I'm typing up a whole big speech and all that. So I'm going to do the review for that tomorrow. And then I'm going to review this as well. And then it's challenge mode. But this game, man, this is... Fucking love this game, man. But again, it's not for everyone because you've got to do multiple endings. Including deleting your save game and all your progress. Yeah. But it's not as bad in this one as it is in Automata. I didn't play the original one back on the Xbox. The one on the Xbox, the original OG Xbox, you played the bloke in the Western release and you could only play this fella in the Eastern one. Oh, look how fucking cool that is. The whole story behind him is so messed up. It is with her. And the book in this called Grimoire Vice, a floating bloody book has got more personality than most of the bloody characters out there. But just look at this weird shit. We're doing it in hard mode, so expect me to die a lot. I just got an email. Do not reply. Fine, I won't even look at it then. And again, it's one of them where you go absolutely fucking insane with the combat. So as soon as my wrist goes, it's I'm gonna have to take a break for a bit. And the funny thing is, I'm using a old school Xbox 360 gamepad, and it's starting to squeak. One of the triggers, I think it's on the way out, and it's squeaking. I've got a 360 controller that squeaks like an old rackety car. You let it go in a minute. The music in this. Yes, I'm a fanboy. But what I love is you do the tutorial and you think nothing of it. But what goes on in the tutorial has a major impact. Everything, there's a fucking plot twist. And everything just, it's great. I don't want to spoil it. So you can imagine when I actually do the review for this, go buy now, especially with it on sale. I think it's something like 20 odd quid. The only thing is though, it is a shitty port on the PC. It's better on consoles, but you can get a mod for it. But a mod, you shouldn't use mods to fix shit. And YouTube is being a dick today. I can't even get the chat working. And that's something that keeps on popping up. The cursor keeps on popping up. So let's get this combat underway. So I'm going to apologise because we're starting on hard mode, and because I'll show you what I mean by all the other different endings and stuff. It's been a while since I've done this. I'm missing one achievement from it. One. Now you typically go continue, and as you can see, I've done endings A, B, C. I've also done D and E, all the other bloody ones. It's and then faffing around with a different one, and then I've only done A on that one. But yeah, it's unfortunately when I reinstalled everything on my PC, I lost all my save game and progress, and it didn't upload me ultimate save game where it was level 99. I tried downloading that from the cloud, and that went to tits too. Yeah. So this is the best we can do. Anyway, crack on. So we want to do a new game. Add mode. And you'll see how much the combat takes the piss now. We'll call this one Jothinate. Oh yeah, Jothin. Even though you see me first one called bloody Luke, and I couldn't think what to call the other one, so I just called it Nia. Yes. The brightness of the screen. Anyway, it's shush time. So good, man. I wanted to get Final 7 working and do that on hard mode, but the whole capture card business has been a pain in the ass. So, this is sort of related. Yeah, it's great, Tom. Honestly, this game's very slow to get going. Like I say, it's in 2 hours. The first half is slow, but it's like even the side quests pull on the heartstrings. I can tell you one thing on this playthrough: I'm not doing the fishing quests. Fishing quests are so boring. But the storyline around the fisherman that trains you, Jesus Christ, man, the heartstrings on that once it's all finished. Everything. Anyway. I go to sleep to this soundtrack when I'm having a bad night. I was listening to it before when I was writing the bloody review for the thing. And that big round head thing that you're seeing with the teeth going, the actual game director wears that to interviews. He's a real oddball. He's great. Right. Now let's see if I can still remember the fucking buttons. Remember the book. If you can even bloody see me. There we go. Expect me to die a few times. Perfect game overs. Right. Because this isn't one of my New Game Pluses. I don't think you can do this bit in New Game Plus. Right, what's... Oh, shit. Go away, cursor. That keeps appearing. I've not got the mod installed, you see, that can unlock frame rate and sort that cursor out. Defend? That's what LT does. I've never used the defend button. I've never used it. And you'll, if I remember how to do it, you'll probably see why. Ow.
You freaks! I'll kill you all.
Ow. Yeah, you can see why. But I warn you, this game starts slow, and with me doing it on hard mode and taking me time with all these fights, it'll be even slower. Irina! I think her name is. Jesus, one of my favourite games. I can't remember her name. Choppy, choppy, stab, stab. Yep.
Hey,
But I don't block. I just dodge out the way and then go back in on the attack.
I think so. I'm sorry. It'll stop in a second. I promise.
It'll probably take me about 10 minutes to kill the starting boss.
But what about those monsters? Are they gonna come back for me?
Don't worry, Yona. I won't let
Yona.
those things anywhere near you.
But I called it Irina. I'm thinking of another bloody Squaresoft game.
Sit tight. I'm gonna go see if I can find something to eat.
Yona. That doesn't even sound like Irina in any bloody shape or form.
Oh, and Yona.
Yeah?
Don't touch that book. Not ever. Got it?
Got it.
Got it.
Maybe. Importance in the future. It's going to be. I don't even know if you're going to be here. I don't know how long it's going to be, but importance. Let's go blind myself outside. Or if I can even get outside.
Damn, how many of these things are there? They just keep coming.
Well, they don't. They're still the same bloody three.
Won't let you lay a finger on Yona.
Yeah, I could do with some level up there, bud. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's more. I forgot. Oh, shit. You know, I've not played this in about a year. And I've already gone straight into hard mode. Shit. Am I dead? I think I might have messed up. What are you looking at? You leave my sis alone.
I need more power.
What's that power of Grace Skull? I have the power.
I need to protect Yona.
Oh, here we go. Shit's gonna get fun now. Yeah, get punted. That's what he's using there right now. That first one is one of my favourite abilities. And I pretty much have that on all the way through. But you'll see some of them, I think. You alright, Indy?
Stay away from my sister.
Can I jump out the window at him? Okay. Well, that's helpful.
Let anyone hurt Yona. So this is the power of the Black Book.
Power of Grayskull. Woo! Level 2. It's once the final wave that spawns with the owl, the boss gets significantly harder. Ooh, level 3. Now they changed the bloody ability on me. These the little ones, yeah. Like, I've got one achievement left to earn in the game. It's to finish this half of the game within 15 hours. You can't do it on hard mode. I'm playing on hard mode. So, I'm going to do all the endings like I say, and then I'll do a separate playthrough on easy, which will just blow the crap out of me. Just to get the achievement. Invulnerability, I'll go away once the boss shows up. I've even gone now. No, I can still see myself getting hit. We're fine. And when you're close to killing a boss in this, they get like a damage phase. Even though the life's already gone down, you need to really maximize the damage when these circles pop up. And if you don't, the boss life replenishes. Oh yeah, we've got that to deal with. Oh, you tell me about evading now after I've been using it for how long? Is this the boss or yet? No, not yet. Ow. Change this picture. And then I think you can... I think it's spears that do the most damage. Or it's the preferred one that I like using. Oh, hang on, here we go, let's move. Then there's words that you can get. In other words, it's just like additional abilities that you can slap on it. So we'll do enhanced effects. I'll keep the boss in a minute then. Ow. By the way, this is the tutorial we're still in. Quiet. Where's the boss? Oh, here we go.
Yoda.
Boss time. Right, ignore him. Ow. Now life doesn't come back. This is... Ow, oh, jeez, run. Ow. Right, can we focus on the boss now? Right, here we go. Ow. Oh, come on, we can do this. The life bar at the bottom's a lie. He's got a lot more health than that, I tell you, because I'm not going to be able to do enough damage from the get-go to knock him out when it comes to it. Whoa, out of the way, fella. Ow. Well, I was greedy. One thing I loved about Bloodborne, you just didn't bother blocking. Don't like shields. Ow. Now you can charge that ability up, but if you do, I can guarantee he's going to be whacking you. You know, that's what I've not done on the hardest difficulty. I didn't finish The Witcher, did I? Ooh. There we go. Now, I have to do an absolute load of damage like this. There we go again. As I was saying. Ow. Oh, mate. I'm not doing too bad. How's it going? Oh, shit. I'll talk to you more after this, fella, okay? Did you see the crazy challenge I did on Rome? I did This Is Total War on Legendary as Sparta. Oh, shit. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Go for the head. Oh, yep. Thought we had it. Shit. Greedy. Stop getting greedy. And I did again. I got greedy. I got greedy again. It's costing me now. Oh, here we go, go. Oh, nice. Nice. Are you alright? Oh, hang on. Yeah, we've got to go back inside. So, as you can see, doing this on hard against the tutorial boss, you can expect what the normal bosses are going to be like. Like I say, the game starts slow until you've met the main starting members, and then part B, man.
Yona, talk to me.
It's okay. I'm fine. What about you?
Those guys were nothing.
Okay, good. Hey, by the way, look at this. I found it while you were gone.
That's a chocolate.
Is that a cookie?
Or maybe not.
Here. We can split it.
No, you take it.
No, you need to eat too.
I really need to do a streaming
Fine.
schedule.
I'll
I know I
take the
can't
small
stick to
half.
one. And yeah, I'll
No.
talk after this.
Come on. You need to keep up your straight.
Yona! Yona!
Oh no. I'm sorry, I dropped the cookie. I didn't mean to.
Yona?
This game's just one big load of depression.
You've always been the one helping me. So I just wanted to.
Yona! Yona! We need help. Please, somebody, we need help. Help us!
If you see anyone with happy wants in this, expect them to be screwed over immediately. But yeah, I need to do some sort of streaming schedule. I know I can't say when I'm streaming, but I could say the challenges that we're doing, games that I'm reviewing, because I'll be releasing the review for The Ascent in a couple of days once I've just finished the record and stuff. Anyway. The music. Great mate. Quite some time later. Because I've got the DLC, I think I can pick up some starting weapons.
I'm heading out.
There's some book here, I think. Yeah, I know, right, Henrik? Oh, yeah, I remember Heinrich. I used to mess with your name.
Can I come with you today?
No, you're sick. But have you seen something? All these years later, I've got my big fat head's in the way. Her name's Iona as well. Remember that?
Better not. I'm probably going hunting.
Things have changed. I'll pause for a minute. I don't want to be known just as the Total War streamer. Oh, thank you. It's really kind of you. It's, yeah, I don't want to be just known as the Total War streamer. And ages ago, mate. Yeah, I know. Some people have been here. I think Tom's got one of the best records of like 8 years. Anyway, what I'm doing is like I've said bye to Rome 2 now for quite some time. It's going to be a while till I go back to it. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing, JJ. I've said goodbye to Rome 2 because I got addicted to that. I have done my review for the Ascent. All I need to do is just finish the video. Well, actually, just record it and me talking about it all. I'm going to do the challenge for this. Yeah. I had an urge to play this. You know, when you get your favourite games, you want to play them. So I'm doing this on hard mode, and, you know, I'm going to share it with you. And then I'm going to review that. And then after I've done that, plus I've got 2 achievements left to unlock in this. And then it's if I unlock the one that I've still not done, the other one's just a platinum trophy and it dings it. And then I'm going to go and do the Shogun 2 achievement. And then I'm done with Shogun. 2 more reviews. And I'm going to try and slowly transition into reviewing games and stuff like that. But while I'm playing games and I'm, you know, writing notes on the stuff, I can share it with you lot. But again, I'll probably be doing that on stupid difficulties because I'm doing this on hard mode, and we just got 30 levels from the start in was it tutorial boss, and the max level cap on this I think is 99. I think I need to go down the other side. Well, let me just... Yeah, because yeah, you're missing names and stuff. You're only missing a symbol down here. Oh, and now I need to click over here. There we go.
But I'll bring you back a book from the library.
Move that up. That is an annoying glitch with the game. Now that always pops up, but there is a mod for it. But mods shouldn't fix things.
I'll see you later. Try and get some rest.
Right, let's annoy it. Yeah, I love you too. Is that all you're saying?
I'll be good while you're gone. I promise.
I think so.
I'm sorry I'm so sick.
And I think we were on about that I wanted to do a Final Fantasy challenge where we play all Final Fantasies and get all achievements, no matter how tedious. Where's this book? No, that takes us outside, right?
I should go to the library and...
Yeah, and it's good job I know where that place is. Huh. Or do I got to get to a certain point in it until it unlocks, I think? Because there's a little quest with her that you can do. You bring her back various food items from across the world, and she cooks them for you, and it all adds up towards a, you know, like a bigger achievement and all that. And there's the library up here. Yes, that's how we save. Oh yeah, you can't just pause the game and save. You got to go to a mailbox. What do you want?
Visiting Popola again today?
I am indeed.
Young people always drive them.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, the stream the other day when we were testing stuff to see, you know, about the capture card, not the capture card, the remote play stuff, and all the other kit that we were doing with the Total War challenges and all that. I got done for copyright again. It's not a strike or anything, but it's, they were moaning about a minute on the stream. So for that 1 minute copyright infringement, They banned a 5.5-hour stream. Yay. It even happened with this because I did a playthrough of Hotline Miami. Same thing happened there.
Good morning. How's Yona doing today?
You know.
Her cough's still pretty bad.
That's worrisome.
Yeah, you said it's on what copyright on what game? I was playing Shogun 2 and I was playing copyright music. It was because of the Last Samurai soundtrack. Good old Warner Brothers. All my copyright issues has always been Warner Brothers.
I know.
Oh, and I did a Let's Play of Hotline Miami in the day because I played it very aggressively where you're not allowed to stop. I pretty much did a melee playthrough. Which I thought was a bit different, a way of doing things on Hotline Miami, and the whole thing just got copyrighted and toasted.
I keep hoping she'll at least get a little better, but
That was years ago, but
I
still.
don't know. I feel like I'm failing her.
Oh, stop that. You're the finest brother a girl could hope to have.
It's like her dad who we're talking to, she's basically the mayor of the place, and there's so much I want to tell you about her and how all this progresses and what happens. It's everything that occurs in this. You're like, what the fuck, man? What just happened? Yeah, I don't agree with you more. I don't agree with you more. Right, what are we doing?
I got a request from someone in the shopping district. They need you to get some mutton from the northern plains.
Oh man, that achievement did my head in. So what you got to do for this achievement, you've got to go out into the fields and you need to kill 100 sheep. But there's not 100 sheep on there, so you've got to kill like 10 of them, disappear and come back. And I think it's within a certain time frame as well. It took me forever to do it.
Since you're going to the plains, let me give you a map. Trust me, it'll come in handy.
Fishing was the worst.
Oh, and one more thing. Would you mind purchasing 3 medicinal herbs from the client while you're at it?
Will do.
I used my last one earlier. Here's some money.
Popola, this is way too much.
Yeah, we'll be blowing all that on medical herbs for ourselves, thank you.
Well then, buy some for Yona while you're at it.
You don't have to.
You only can sling a rock, we need to stay alive.
Thanks, Popola, for everything.
What's this all about?
This is
Just
crazy.
The way you and the other villagers always take care of us.
Because, you know, I know what happens all the way through, and it's when you replay the game to do the other endings, you seldom come back to this bit, and it's such a stark comparison coming back to this bit to see what it was originally like. You'll see what I mean if you
Appreciate it as well.
watch everything that goes on with it. But the good thing is it won't be like the challenge that we did with
Think nothing of it. People need to look out for each other, right?
Total War that took us like, what was it, a month to do, so there won't be as much content to watch.
Besides, everyone here wants to see Yona healthy and happy. So hang in there, okay?
It'd be realistic to keep up with.
I will.
Right, let's go. Oh, hang on, she wants to talk to us. Can we get any more loot off you?
3 pieces of mutton.
Okay. What's she doing here? You need to get home, you're sick.
Oh,
Yona, you're supposed to be in bed. See, now your ribbon's all undone.
I'm sorry.
Oh. See, voice acting in this, man. It's so on point. Even the way that she says I'm sorry, you can tell that she really feels shitty about coming out the house. It's Grimoire Vice is one of my favourite characters in this, and all he is a fucking floating book. The voice actor does such a supreme job. Again, yeah, I'm fanboying. You're going to get a lot of this in it.
Yona. Look, don't worry. You're gonna be fine. You just need to eat and rest. If you take good care of yourself, you'll get better.
You really think so?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I know so. Anyway, I've got work to do, so I need you to head home. Deal?
Deal.
So why he's this age, the game, like I said, split in two halves. This is where he's obviously, you know, like a young teenager. This part is slow because you've not met your other party members. They need to come in, certain story things. It's a slow builder, and then shit hits the fan, and it's amazing. Even more so, I should say.
Okay.
It's still fun up till then, don't get me wrong, but it's just slow, and I know some people would have an issue with that. Let's go. It's gonna take some getting used to again.
People say the world is dying. Populations continue to fall, while plague and disease run rampant. If that wasn't enough, monsters called Shades now roam the land as well, threatening our very lives. But I can't let any of that distract me. My sister is sick, and my only goal is to ensure that the two of us survive. It's not easy for a pair of kids to live on their own. But the villagers have been kind to us, and despite everything, somehow I feel like we're gonna be okay. We have to be. There's no other choice.
The game will take me longer than a standard playthrough would do because we're playing on hard mode. But the combat is so much more enjoyable. Well, here we go. Right, you ready? I'm using an old 360 controller, and the analog sticks, you know what, they've got them little dots on them, you know, in the north, south, east and west. They've all rubbed off, and when I use the trigger, so let's hold it up close to it, because when this goes, this will be something I'll get with like a modern Xbox controller. You can hear it squeaking away. It's just doing normal sounds now. But yeah, it does squeak. It'll start squeaking. I want to actually behaving for a minute. Yep, and now it's a lock on. So I don't know how many we need. What was it? 10, 5? Mutton. Yes, I do. I really do. It's loot. Ah, we don't want to go outside. Mutton.
I better get this.
Yeah, 3 bits. My birthday's in September. I might pick one up then. But then I'm thinking, you know, as much as it squeaks, and as much as I've pretty much worn down the analog sticks, it still works. And 50 quid for a goddamn controller. That's a new game. If not more, depending on what you buy. Oh, yeah. We're level 2 now, are we? I thought we were level 30. That's on that bloody tutorial thing. And that was obviously over, what was it, 1,412 years ago, whatever the hell he said.
I had no idea Shades were loose so close. close to the village.
See if we can get it to do it again. It's only the bottom right one, so the R2 equivalent.
I can't even go hunting in peace anymore. Time to get this meat to the shopkeeper.
Right, sounds over here. There's also a lot of backtracking in this game, especially with the side quests that you can do. So, have you never tried like FF14 multiplayer? You might like it. I tried the MMO. I couldn't gel with it, but I'm a Warcraft fanboy. But I do hear that the story is amazing. So what I might do is, if I do the Final Fantasy challenge and I do all the others and do all the achievements, I may do Final Fantasy Online just for the story to see what it's like.
Here's that mutton you wanted.
But since, as much as Warcraft's crap now, they'll always have a special place for me. Wrath of the Lich King was my favourite expansion. That's good. Do you play it?
Oh, thank you. You wouldn't believe how popular this stuff has been lately. Oh, and this isn't much, but I'd like you to have it. And tell Popola I said thanks, okay?
You got it.
Woo!
I think Popola wanted 3 medicinal herbs.
That she did. Right, so what do we do? Do you flog him?
Make sure you stock up on necessities.
Boy. How much dash we got? Right. Yeah, that's too much. I used to play it sometime, now I play a while though. I couldn't get into this recent expansion. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot we gotta buy maps, don't we? Right. Uh-oh, okay. We'll go get the other maps in that in a bit. Oh yeah, you don't just get to go, oh start, what's the map look like? You've got to buy maps. Again, because what this, I was going to say, was originally out on the OG Xbox. You fixed it, obviously, you give it a coat of paint, and they actually added a bit of additional content for it. But I never played it on the original Xbox, even though I owned one. We were doing some competition at HMV. And like, I think I came like 5th or 6th, and I still got a bloody Xbox out of it. I think it was more of a promotional, or with Xbox doing a console, just give the stuff away. Hello.
I delivered the mutton. Oh, and here's your herbs.
What's your favourite WoW expansion then? And do you play on the European servers? That game was the shit on Xbox. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And what happened in it at the end? Who you are? It's yes.
Great.
It was amazing.
That should help with the food shortage. And thanks for the herbs too. That's all for today.
Thanks.
It was juicy. They're fixing that apparently for, well, not fixing it, but giving it a lick of paint for modern systems. I never played the second one, and I don't know if it's the second one or the first one, that there's a mod out there and they restored all the deleted content, so there's more quests and all sorts of other crap. Right, we do not want to overwrite all that. It's only got save A on it. Oh, I know, right? Something that I do appreciate, and I'll show you now why I've just saved. It's actually good timing. When I'm reviewing games, right? This is something that's very important to me. So we can press any button. Where's the any button? And it is. We've got new game, continue, options, and exit. Now I own the DLC for this. I do. But where do you see where it's thrown in your face? DLC. This is the DLC that you do own. This is the link to the shop. Advertise this. Look at this down the bottom left hand corner. It's news about the game. Click on the news. Why you go and link it to, and it also shows you all the DLC that's been out for it since day one. It's just not thrown in your face. You boot this game up. You continue your last save. You continue with the story. You know what I mean? It just... I feel all that DLC shop bollocks breaks the immersion even before you say start game. Just, you know, you can release DLC for it, but you can do it very subtly. And, you know, with finesse, where it's not like, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, neon lights in your face, flash, 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 go, go, go. Were they letting people go, you know what, that was cracking, I think I need to carry on here.
Welcome home. How'd it go today? Anything exciting happen?
That's why I'll probably... believe it or not, upstairs I've got my original copy of the PlayStation of Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, my original Chrono Cross. I've got my Dreamcast games in the attic, loft, whatever you want to call it. I've got my GameCube one somewhere. I think I might end up looking into emulation as well and doing retrospectives and all that sort of crap.
I just stayed here all day like you told me to. I tried reading books, but I finished all of them. So if you have any fun stories, you should tell me.
But it should be how obnoxious the artist shoving DLC and all that sort of stuff in your face, and the store. That should go into a rating of a game. And you know, like nowadays, how you can pay to skip content, how you can skip to get experience, and all that. Have you seen what I've just done to this game? How I've cranked the difficulty up. It's. I don't see why they do it, and then we've got the whole argument about making games artificially hard, so that you can, they can milk you for money. I just don't get me started.
Well, Popola told me about a legendary flower called a lunar tear. Have you heard of it?
Oh my god, yes, I have, and that was one of the most biggest bitches to do. Right, so this lunar tear, it's like breeding chocobos in Final Fantasy 7, where you got to have the right seeds, and then they grow into flowers after so long, and then you've got to crossbreed them with another type of bloody colour until you end up with these two rare type, and then you crossbreed bloody them, and you still don't have a chance of doing it, so you need to do it like 5 bloody times to potentially get your golden chocobo, lunar tear. Yeah, but I've done it. Yeah, games nowadays are not made for guys like you. No, they're not. But when the odd gem does come through, it's and it should be celebrated. Because like, I've even got properly, as much as this is one of my all-time favourite games, whip out the credit card. Yes. Not learn the strategy, not learn to overcome anything like that. Now, I don't even have a problem with games where they don't have a difficulty. You know, there's no legendary, there's no easy, there's no normal. Let's just play the game, because that gives the developers time just to balance the game more around the one difficulty. And even if it's not directed towards like someone like me who like just puts the difficulty right through the roof, it doesn't bother me. It's when, again, it's artificial difficulty that I don't like, and paying to skip content that you've paid to do anyway.
I guess. But people say finding one will make you rich beyond your wildest dreams.
This game is an absolute shite PC port, and that's another big issue that I've got with companies where it's everything's all for the PC and they shit on the PC version. Not all companies, but certainly Square have got a bad rep for it, and Bandai Namco, because I wanted to get Elden Ring on the PC, but the choppy frame rates and all the rest of it. So to sort out, here's the problem that he had with Elden Ring, and then I will carry on with this. I bought the PlayStation 5 version because, you know, my son's got a PlayStation 5, so why not? And I wanted it all to be pretty, but then that stutters and had the same frame rate issues that the PC had one. So what you've got to do, you can buy the PlayStation 4 version that has both the PlayStation 4 and 5 version, where the PlayStation 5 one only has the PlayStation 5 version. But when you buy the PlayStation 4 version and you put that in your PlayStation 5, you don't install the PlayStation 5 version. You can install the PlayStation 4 version on PlayStation 5 and play that version, even though it doesn't look as good. But that version, as much as it's got a locked frame rate, isn't the best one. If you want an even smoother experience, you buy it on one of the Xbox platforms, because but their frame rate fluctuates, but they also support a variable refresh rate, which the PlayStation does not. So if you've got a high refresh monitor, buy the Xbox One. If not, get it the PlayStation One, because at least that's locked and it's more consistent. It's fucking stupid. Why can't you just release your game and have a steady frame rate? And for those who have VR or support it, done. Oh, you want to release your beta and you'll support it down the line and it'll work about 50 years later. Got ya.
If I ever found one, I'd buy you so many cookies your stomach would hurt.
So you can imagine how my reviews are going to be.
Could a lunar tear make me better?
Yes, the lunar tear. What about this golden chocobo?
Sure. With that kind of money, we could buy the best medicine around. The kind that'll cure anything.
Yeah, I ain't growing another one of them, thank you. It took me like 6 hours to do the last one. Yes, I'm afraid the game industry will go to shit. Hold on. Seriously, one thing that I'm hoping and praying for, man, is this metaverse rubbish doesn't take off. Own part of our game. Earn a living playing our game. You see this artwork? It's yours. It's your own unique asset from this game. Copyright, trademark, insert company name here. It's not really yours, fuck you, but still, it's still yours. We'll say it's yours. Not in any legal sense, not in any real world application. But then it's like, oh, no, just keep the metaverse away. Oh, it is a racing game. These horses are yours. Don't look at us making a commission off each sale of these NFTs, one-off, wonder whatever the fuck you want to call them. Just no.
Yona, what's wrong?
And don't get me started on free-to-play games, right? People say that, oh, if free-to-play is done right, it's good. I was mourning the other day about Space Ninjas, what's it called? Warframe, right? You got to wait half a year for your bloody ninja suit to come through, and then you've got your rare drops and all that to bloody come through, and that's a generous one. World of Tanks, you need that better currency, so subscribe to the premium lack that they do. And what is it, Path of Exile? I don't rate that compared to Diablo, but don't get me started on Diablo Immortal, which makes me even more terrified about Diablo 4, because you look what they tried to do with Diablo 3, which people don't really talk about at all, which was, if you remember when Diablo 3 came out, there was an auction house where you could buy shit for real money. People have not mentioned that, because I think that's the starting point for the greedy fuckers behind Diablo Immortal. Diablo 4 is gone for, I feel it. Oh, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
It's nothing. Good night.
One of my greatest gaming experiences was in high school playing Diablo 2, right? Short story, and then we are carrying on. I couldn't order it from Amazon. No. And I begged my mum and dad to take me to a game shop, and where I lived, there's none. There is now, but there wasn't back then. My town was only like half the bloody size, if not a third. I was like asking him to take me to HMV, And it's like, we're not taking you, we're not driving for a goddamn hour just to take you to Liverpool. Liverpool's like, you know, crazy. They built it up and all this thing. Because Liverpool, believe it or not, was the nearest place for me to go buy a game from my shitty little town. And I couldn't drive to, like, you know, one of the retail parks that are further out in the other towns. So, I get up, I got sick of asking them, and I went on my own. I think I was like 12. I got on the train, came home, sat there, started playing it. You find a box on my bed. Mum goes, how'd you manage to get that? I went into Liverpool to get it. My God, they went ballistic. But the good thing is, they took it off me. They're taking it, but it was installed on the PC, and you enter your code in. And I think you only needed one of the discs in to keep playing it. So I was like, yeah, you can keep them. I'm going to keep on playing anyway. But yeah, anyway. Gaming habits for you. I want to get the remake. Like I say, I want to kill Diablo with me missus, but I just supporting Blizzard, man. Feels dirty.
I'm off to Populous. See you later. And please stay out of trouble today, okay?
Okay.
I still got the discs for the original Diablo, I think. Oh. Yeah. Where's the book? Where's this book, man? I've got the DLC, and I think we've got to wait so long for further in the game. Yeah, Lunacy, yeah. Diablo 3. Oh. Real World Money Auction House. I've not even picked up the Necromancer DLC for Diablo 3, and the amount of hours that I pumped into Diablo 2 back in the heyday, doing it, where you'd play ladder, you'd do hardcore mode, you could do single player offline. Oh, it's online for your own protection. No, alright, all you've got to do is say, right, if you want to play ladder, you got to be online. If you want to do single player, you can do whatever the hell you want. Oh, this online protection bollocks. It's another way to say, fuck you, we still own it, even though you've paid money. It's not even a license, it's a lend. Yeah, you're paying to lend the game, and you can only lend it as long as you're a good boy. And if we decide to change anything at a whim, tough.
Hey, Popola. Need a hand with anything?
Oh, I know, man. I know. It really was. It really was.
I do have something, but I don't know. It's going to be a bit of an ordeal.
Awesome possum.
I'm sure I can handle it.
Oh, yeah, flex.
Aren't you confident? Well, you know the little wooden bridge out in the northern plains, right?
Yep.
The one where the pillars all rotted out?
Exactly. We had a team of carpenters working on it, but they were attacked by shades.
Don't get me wrong, this game sounds... This is why people see it, that it's slow to really get going, because all I'm doing now, we did the tutorial where that fella, well, lad, was protecting his sister, and he was screaming at the end, and now this lad's looking after his sister with the same name, who's also sick, and then we're there helping out the village elder with these little tasks, and oh, you know, the carpenter at a dodgy bridge, and it starts very slow like that, and then all of a sudden one of the new characters who forms, you know, part of your posse comes in, and then that starts making things on a little bit of a grander scale, and then someone else comes in, and then all of a sudden, you know, you've got your full posse all together, and then they just turn the volume up from that point.
Wait, really? But it's so sunny there.
Well, I love that though. You start small and insignificant, doing menial tasks, but then one of these menial tasks can lead to something else that kicks off a chain reaction, until all these little chain reactions just are blowing off absolute massive ones, and then big things are happening. It's not instantly, oh, here you go, I'm the hero already, let's get stuck in because I rule the world. No.
Yes, I know. Apparently it was overcast that day, and the shades caught them off guard.
Okay.
One of the carpenters was seriously injured, but they can't move him so long as the shades are there.
I'll go take him out.
If you're up for it, it could be really dangerous.
And what I like as well, if they've stopped
I'll
talking.
be fine, Popola. I've been training every day.
Last night you were playing Total War, you had like 30 views, but now none. I just feel like connecting with you, Twitch OG. Yeah, thank you, mate. Years ago, I'd shit myself right now because I know I'm not playing Total War, and I'd be lucky to have one person in here. But like JJ was saying, play the games that you want to play. I am trying to develop something different. Like people have tried to say, why don't you have a sub button anymore? I give up my Twitch affiliate link because I'm also streaming to YouTube at the minute. I'm trying to grow the platform, move out into bigger things. And if I was to turn my webcam onto my screen now, you know, my second panel over here, you know, like where you've got your chat and everything else, I cannot see the numbers or the people that I've got in here. And I refuse to look at the numbers. Yeah, this is good. I refuse to look at the numbers and who's in here because, you know, like it is. I do want to turn it into a business. I do. I'd love to because this is the only. I think this gaming and stuff like this is the only thing that I've ever been good at and consistent at in my life. I would like to make it something, but you know, again, you know, hopes and dreams and all that stuff in reality of the world. But I'm gonna bloody try. But I'm gonna do it around stuff that I like and not force myself just to play Total War because it gets the views. You know, if I want to be miserable and chuck myself off a bridge, I can go get you know, a whatever job just to get money. I don't want that. I want to make this something that I enjoy and love doing.
I'm as strong as anyone in the village.
But yeah, I give up my affiliate link so I could stream to more places, even though a lot of people have wanted to subscribe. Yeah. Exactly. And I was saying to me missus again, and we will get going. I know of going on. It's even if I only turn this into a position where I was only earning minimum wage, but I got it to that point where it's minimum wage, we can survive. I'd be happier doing that than having a job where I'm earning it's like 100 grand because money only makes you at a certain point money doesn't help you with happiness in any way. I'd rather be earning minimum wage doing something I love like this than earning all the money in the world for that matter, you know what I mean, and wanting to chuck myself off the nearest fucking bridge and hating it.
Heck, I killed a bunch of shades by the village gate just yesterday.
Oh? That's a bit disconcerting. Anyway, are you sure you want to take this job?
And another thing, there you go, I know I'm going on a bit of a rant. You know, you get all these other people who are making a living. Some of them will just be making enough. Some of them are making a filthy amount of cash. So, if they can do it, why can't I? I know I'm an oddball, but, you know, some of them are too. And, like, on Twitch's front page, right, just... Oh, that doesn't matter what the hell your profession is. It matters if you like it or not. That's the thing. Like, some lad who comes in here regular, he's a bin man, and he loves his job, and that's all that matters. Don't matter what he does, as long as he gets paid. Anyway, moaning about YouTube's front page. This woman's there, right? She's got her cans out. Her nipples are covered, but her cans are fully out, right? And the only way that you can't see her nipples or anything like that, she's painted directly on them. There's a pair of boobs on Twitch's main page. There's no top on them, and then she's painted over the top or something like that. She's painted on her actual boobs, and that's allowed. Yet some crazy Swedish bloke, he was proper buff, you know, real meaty fella who I used to host and all that back in the day when I first started streaming. You know, we were both Total War streamers. He gets banned for streaming topless. And another thing that really boiled me biscuit at blood when I was getting ready to launch this stream, there's two women in like a hot tub in a bra and bikini, and it's like, what the fuck's that got to do? I thought Twitch was gaming. I can even support gambling streams over that shit I just said. But at least gambling, you know, you're playing blackjack, it's still a game. I know it's dodgy as fucking and you know, addictive in gambling habits and all that. But still, man, Jesus Christ. And there's like 20,000 people in one of them, and I think the other one had treble that. Yeah, treble. Yeah, I don't get it. And I know this is nerdy as fuck what I'm doing, but it's... I don't know, I don't get it. It's just... Whether it's just people who've never seen a pair of tits before in their life, you know. But you've got no chance with them women anyway. Why would you want to? Anyway, there we go.
I'm sorry to put...
So it's just, I just don't understand how... I'll never understand why these people just want to go online and stare at boobies, right? I don't get it. Do you know why I can't stare at boobies all day? I love them. I love boobies as much as the next man, but there's a problem about only looking at boobies. I ain't touching them. That's the issue. I want to be able to actually touch the boobies, not just bloody look at them. And if all I can do is look at them and get you, the only way you say my name is if I give you bloody a fiver. No, you're all right. I gotta be careful what I say. My missus is only upstairs. I don't get it though. You know. Yeah, but Twitch. Right now, back in the day, you know, Twitch was known. We are doomed. Do you know about why the bloody what is it? People are not as having as many kids and all that. Now, what am I killing this for? When Twitch was still Justin TV, everyone, you know, like Justin was streaming his real life. That's how it all got started. But then, as they were expanding the categories, they realised that they were making all the money. Not a bit of the money, all the fucking money from gaming. And that's, you know, what brought about... Oh, here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at my health bar. That's what brought about, you know, Twitch. So, you know, isn't there like websites that had been more appropriate to them and they could actually get the kit off, or just bloody go on OnlyFans or any of that crap? Yeah, the one thing that I'm absolutely terrible at is deflecting, so no, that's not going to happen. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's another one. That was so greedy. Oh, I know what I could do. Why not? Let's go into the Squaresoft bloody store and pay for some experience points. And that's another thing that I don't get, right? Is people... yeah, Twitch has not been about gaming for 5 years. Yeah, you're right. People go on, and this is another reason why I'll always promote PC over everything else. They go online, right? And this is one of the biggest things I want to bitch about Assassin's Creed. You can go on there and on the Assassin's Creed store, you can buy an item that increases the amount of experience that you get. Right? That's no joke. It's legitimately there. I am appalled by it. Because I had this big rant because my son wanted, you know, Assassin's Creed, Vikings in Britain invading, where they make the Vikings the good guys, which and Alpha the Great, a bloody creepo and all the rest of it. But anyway, that's a different story. Why pay for that? Why not just download Cheat Engine and do it yourself? I don't get it. I know it's a bit different if it's on console, but you can go and edit the.
That should take.
It's so easy to do. Just use Cheat Engine. Poof. All that necessity of buying all the experience, gone. I don't know why people would cheat like that, because again, you're cheating your own time. It's just ludicrous. Why pay for a game only to pay to make it shorter? It's weird, man. But there again, as we were just talking about, it's looking at boobies on a screen. I don't get it. It's like, even if these are teenagers, right? I remember being a teenager. I hated being a teenager. It was a shitty period in my bloody life. But I didn't just... You don't just stare at boobies, you know, I was actively seeking them. Like what people want. Oh man, it's so weird. Seriously, I said to me missus, do you reckon if I got a pair of inflatable boobs, shove them up my top? Because who knows what a woman is now? You can't. There's no straight definition of what a woman is. I say I'm one. Do you reckon I'd get more viewers? Or would it just look like a big fatty with a pair of cans?
You're back.
Just tilt it away from the man beard and just stir it at my chest.
Hey, Popola.
What's wrong with your voice? Are you discriminating? This is a female voice. Because I say it is.
Did everything go all right? Were you hurt?
Everyone's on that bandwagon now.
I'm fine.
I need to watch what I say. Twitch gods and all the rest of it.
Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried. I felt like I sent you into a really dangerous situation, and if something had...
Popola, look at me. I'm fine.
I honestly got a feeling if I did that with the inflatable boobies, I'd probably get banned.
I know, it's just... I'm just relieved is all.
The other thing that's the biggest problem is I tend to speak my mind. I got a feeling my mouth will get me in trouble before too long.
Oh, here. Those carpenters left some money for you.
Oh, dude.
Wow, thanks.
Yeah, but it's the thing though, I'm bald as well. I'd make a bloody ugly woman. Yeah, but at least some of these people who decide to become a woman can pull it off, and some of them can pull it off convincingly, and some of them have even made me scratch my head, especially if you're looking at the Thai ones. Right? I'd make one hell of an ugly woman, and you could tell for a mile off. It wouldn't even be fun drag.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Yona, she came by this afternoon.
I've got a man face. I'm fine with a man face.
What? She was supposed to stay home.
Feel empowered. No.
I think
No.
it's okay. She just wanted to ask me a question.
About what?
I'm stopping. You'd be 100. I'd be so brave. I'd be so brave.
She was asking
Putting myself out
about the
there.
outside world.
I'm stopping. I'm stopping. Right. I'm stopping. Right, let's focus on this. Focus on this, man. This is too fucking funny. Right,
You mean outside the village?
Exactly. She seemed
I'm gonna go to the village and buy the maps in a minute and some more herbs.
She's probably been getting nutty ideas from some book again.
Don't worry. I made sure to remember.
All right, mate. I'll see you in a minute.
Gates.
Thanks.
But she was worried about you, so you'd better hurry home.
Hey, homeward bound.
Yeah, I will. Thanks again.
What I do like though with the DLC, you look through a book, and like I was saying that this game was originally released on the Xbox, and in the Western release you played like the girl's dad rather than a brother. But the Eastern release, you played the younger brother. It's like they were thinking for the Western markets to relate more and sell more copies. It'd be better if it was a dad rather than the brother. And the good thing is with this book in the DLC, it allows you to play. Oh shit! Here we go. Is my sister as him?
Yona?
It's really good.
Where'd she go? Maybe she's still at the library.
I thought you had to complete the DLC to unlock the weapons. I can't remember. Been quite a while. Because there's 33 weapons, right? And you need all 33 weapons, all 30 weapons besides the 3 extra in the DLC to get one of the endings. That's why once I've done ending A and ending B, I'll be using my original save at the top where you see my actual name, Luke.
Doesn't look like she's here.
Where are we going then?
I'd better go ask Popola.
Right, to Popola it is then. In we go. Yeah, alright, I'm back.
Hey, Popola, I can't find Yona.
Really?
You have any idea where she might be?
She stopped by earlier today, but that was a while ago.
Did she say anything?
She just asked if I knew where lunar tears grow. She's so cute. I told her how they used to grow around the lost shrine long ago.
Oh, here we go.
Why is Yona asking about lunar tears? Oh, crap.
Yeah, it's your fault, bro.
What's wrong?
Yesterday, I told her that story about how lunar tears can make you rich.
Oh,
Then we got to talking about how we could use the money to buy medicine to make her better.
you don't think she...
Oh, yeah.
I think that's exactly what she did.
I think I need to go by the map
have
for
to go
the
find
Northern
her.
Plains.
What's the fastest way to the lost shrine?
Northern Plains.
Through the eastern gate.
Okay, never mind. It's through the Eastern Gate. Whoops.
Got it.
Ride them retinas some more.
Yona, I have to get to the eastern gate.
Right then. Where's the shops first? I'm off shopping. There's that one, sister.
I know Yona means everything to you, but don't overwork yourself, alright?
Who'd you start singing and shit? Go on, get playing, stop staring at me. I know I'm handsome with me long grey hair, but come on, get strumming. No.
I should check the eastern...
I want to go shopping. Yeah. I'm running up here. Something that I do need to do, and when I was streaming Total War pretty much non-stop, something that I didn't do, which I really regret. I never put a full Total War campaign on YouTube, and the views people can get for playing Warcraft. Total War on YouTube is insane, and even just some bloke reviewing a mod when they get released or even updated, you can get like 200k views, and I know he's built that up over time and everything else. And if I put some of the stuff on there that I really enjoy, I
can't believe this. She really went to the Lost Shrine.
I'm just glad that the full campaign of me doing, you know, this is the Total War achievement as Sparta is on the YouTubes as well as here, but it's in the live streaming format, not in the YouTube format, if you get me. You know, where you do your videos, you do a bit of editing, you don't put your ugly mug on it. Just little things like that. I think my bloody retinas are getting bleached. I miss the Dreamcast, you know. I keep on saying it, but I do. You cheeky youth. Like I say, it's playing Phantasy Star Online. Summer holiday. No, I got it at Christmas, right? Through them Christmas holidays. All through the night. I even had the keyboard and everything where you had to rig it up and you had to connect it up to bloody dial-up modem. There on the keyboard, playing it with me, with one of my brothers. And then when school started, claiming that I was sick. And just, oh, my mum was like, oh yeah, you don't look right, you poor thing. You must be ill. You know why I look terrible? It's because I was up all night playing bloody Phantasy Star. That got me another week on it. It's great. And then you get to the summer holidays and then you just do fuck all else but game. Good times, man.
Look at this rock slide.
I miss me brother, man.
Could have made it past here.
I had some cracking times with him.
Maybe she found some other way in.
Yeah, maybe. But things happen in life and they fuck you over. That was certainly one. Bum 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 bum. Oh, and we're playing Phantasy Star Online. I got a drop. And I keep on saying it. I still remember the person who robbed it off me. It was this fella with a big green afro. He was the Ranger class. His name was Babur. And if I do play Phantasy Star again, and I'll emulate the Dreamcast version, I can even show you the exact location where he nicked it from. It was part of a set. And he promised me some item I needed because I was just playing the standard sword unit at that point. But the asshole. And I chased him down. I found him in someone else's game saying, he's a ninja. He's looted all this off me. Bloody great it was. Whoop. Because, you know, I was saying that, you know, through the day I'm not going to stream. But I'm going to be playing this and then reviewing games, so why not stream what I'm reviewing? And I can still take notes and do it all. And then of the evening when I do my normal streaming stuff, when we do the challenges and that, I'll just stream twice in a day. It'll just be 2 different types of streaming environments and it'll just vary a little bit. Which is not bad. One thing though, the good thing that I like about the fact that I've already played through this multiple times, I know the way. So it's... Oh, here we go. Isn't this a weapon? No, it's a map. I know one of these have a weapon in it somewhere. But again, I'm not worrying about picking all 33 of them up because it's just the ending A and B that I want to get like this. Now, I know there's some boxes down here. The bronze key. It's all medicinal herbs, isn't it? Oh, here we go. I like the different perspectives that you can get. I respect
She'll never make it out of here.
that I don't know anything about this game. I just wanted to connect with an old homie. Mate, no worries at all. This is one of my all-time favies though. And I only played it like a year ago. And the only reason I got into this was because of Nier Automata, where this is in the same universe, and it's what happens in this that sets up for Nier Automata, which again is also one of my favourite games. But yeah, you remember one of my moderators, Mac? He's fell off the face of the earth. Yeah, I'm really worried about him. It's last time I spoke to him, he was going through a divorce. And then I went through some shit myself, not like a divorce or anything like that, but you know, still shit nonetheless. And I stopped streaming and just lost contact with him, man. He's not on Steam or anything. Yeah, his name was Mac Telemac. Yeah, like 10 years ago, yeah. That's when he first joined. And I'm really worried about him. And, oh shit, ow. Yeah, I'm really worried about him, and so I did some digging. Bloody hell. And I found stuff out about what his missus is up to now. Well, his ex-wife. No, that's not going to do anything but plastering that into the wall. Let's just say she's moved on and then some. I really like that block. It's just, even if he says to me, oh, well, you abandoned me when I needed you and all that stuff, and you're a complete asshole, I'd rather him tell me and know that he's okay to tell me that I'm an asshole than him, you know. And the fact that he's American, obviously I'm over there in good old Blighty. It's and he's got rid of me on Steam, and it's just harder to keep hold of him. I don't know why I'm going this way. I'm just causing myself more trouble. I'm stuck now. I've not even got the shooting weapon thing yet. No, he's not been on. He's not been on at all. He's deleted me on Steam. He's left the Steam group that I had. I think he's even blocked me on Steam. He's not on Twitter no more. He's not on Discord anymore. He's literally fell off the face of the earth. But his ex-wife used to stream, and then I found her old streaming page, which linked to her YouTube page. And what I found there as well, I need to know he's okay. But again, it feelings like this in a game, right? Do you know how much I'm struggling right now to stay alive? You're gonna get these fiddly little bappers. It's hard as hell, right? I feel so underpowered. But then eventually, you stick at it and you overcome it. You unlock new abilities, you get better, you don't pay for it or anything like that. And eventually overcoming it. Yeah, he's not been around. It's such an amazing feeling to overcome like feelings like this. But this game, the difficulty in it is not artificial. It's there to be overcome. It's all down to your own stupidity whether or not it goes pear-shaped. can't even remember what's through here. I don't even know if this is the right bloody way. Oh, hang on, here we go. There's a box over here. Medicinal herb. And you know what? I'm going to use one now. Because the... Oh, shit. One of the first real bosses are cropping up soon. Come on, I was pressing that dodge button. Because I've done all this at the harder difficulty, and I can basically one-shot all this stuff on my normal account. But I just want to show you how messed up the storyline is, and I could even, you know, like zerg through all this on an easier difficulty, but I just don't find those modes enjoyable, you know. That's a weapon, I remember it. It's Nirvana dagger. We don't do daggers. Here they are. I think these are the DLC weapons. Like, look at that bitch. That does what? An extra 150 damage. That's a light. That's a light moderate. That'll do me dead. So these are modelled off the choppers that you'll see in Nier Automata. Now, I've not spoke to Silvers much, but I know what's going on with him. He's a professor now, because when he was in here, he was studying for like his masters in history, and he was busy in some museum. It was like he worked in Thomas Edison's house, which is a big museum over there or something. I think he was saying where he was, and then I think he's like a professor in New York State or something like that, which funny enough, I'm absolutely made up for him because he was one of the nicest blokes in the world. And then he still makes an appearance, so I know he's good. Dirge is now a father of two, and he's into building houses with him and his dad. And it's, you know, I know about all these and all the old school people, and they're all good. Tom's always in here, which is good. Silvers. Yeah. You alright, Baz? Silvers. One of my moderators. Yeah, he's a professor of history. He was studying his masters, living in New York, bitching about it cost him too much to live there, so he had to live out of state and come backwards and forwards. Yeah, he's a proper solid bloke. He's still on Steam, he makes the occasional appearance. But I'm so glad he's doing okay. But again, it's Mac I'm worried about. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Baz, I've wrote my first review. I just need to do the video for it. Well, you know, put my notes together in a logical order. I'm proud of myself for that. And then I want to do a second game. Oh, bitch. Before I... Yeah, we don't use that defensive drop. Before we get going with the next challenge. Getting out, which is going to be this. I did the ascent. I'll show you. Can I click here? So here we go. The ascent, the story. So this is basically notes for me that talking points that I want to do when I'm doing the actual. When I'm recording it, going through game points. And then what I did, I wrote it all up as I was playing, because I finished it off today, you see. And then so the way that I'm going to break down my reviews, I'm going to do something called shop or flop. Obviously shop, you want to buy it. Flop, stay away from it. So, you know, covering the story, the PC options, if it's got good, you know, anti-aliasing, you can change the shadows, all that sort of stuff. And then we go into the good, the bad, which I think everyone will find bad, and then my personal issues with the game, and then overall, if I think if it's any good and all the rest of it. So you got a little preview there, and then the game that I'm playing now, this is one of my all-time favorites. And even though I'm playing it on hard mode and it's going to take longer to do, I want to show you how great and intense it is. And this is going to be the second game that I review, even though this does have problems, and I will be bitching about it, even though it's one of my favorite games. But it's the start of that process. You know, it's going to be one of my first reviews that I do, and I do want some constructive feedback, even if it's criticism. Yeah, it's... I wrote all my notes on it and then organising them in a way that they're going to be... It's going to flow. It's... We'll see. Now, I know, like, my reviews might not necessarily get many reviews to start with, but it's, you know, the accumulation. And it's not exactly a modern game now. You know, it's been out for a while. Everyone's already seen what everyone has to say on it. But it's... Oh, I'm going to... It's about starting that process, and then people go, oh, you know, look at this fella, he's already got 10 reviews. And then, oh man, he's been uploading a lot, hasn't he? And then, oh, look, oh shit, look at this bloke. He not only does he do reviews, he plays games on hard difficulties, and you know, the stuff that I talk about that I'm doing in the reviews. How many of these we got? We got 10. Okay, we'll keep it like that for now. It's you have to play the game and all the way through to understand the mechanics that I'm talking about. So I could have rushed that review and just shoved any old rubbish out, but you will know that I have played the game. And what the hell is this door? I think it's just around this corner here. No. Oh, here we go. Shit. It's not one of these where it's just he's played it for 20 minutes and just put whatever out there, you know. Need to start locking on more, I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you get in. I don't have to use any healing mats. But I believe it or not, I enjoyed playing the game, putting my thoughts down, and that's a bug that I don't like, that the mouse cursor always persists, and sometimes you'll just be playing the game and then poof, it'll pop back up. But yeah, it's an I enjoyed doing it. It's just down here on the right, I think.
Looks like you can get outside from here.
That I can. Now, I may die a lot in a minute because it's the first proper boss, and as you've seen with the tutorial boss, it took me about 20 minutes to kill the fucking thing. Isn't there a maze though before I get to the boss? You climb up here and then there's like a maze around the corner. Yeah, I know. As you can see, they're only still giving me bloody tutorial tips on how I would do all this. Yeah. Good job I remember the way. Yeah, so it's down there to those doors that we need to get to. And if I remember correctly, there's a... No, it's not there. It's over this way. And then enemies will spawn here. By the way, I'm very sleepy. I might pass out at any moment. Mate, it's fine. Thank you, Baz. Honestly, mate, if I can help you sleep and pass out, I'm happy, because as someone with insomnia, I'd love someone to be able to do the same for me. So yeah, you do whatever you need to. If you need to go sleep, you know, do whatever you need to. You know where I am. And remember, like I said, I added you on Steam. I still don't think you'd accepted me friend invite, mind you. But, you know, if you ever want a gap, you know where I am. Because the thing is, if I ever make it with streaming and all the rest of it, I'll remember people. I remember people who would have, you know, from the get-go and all the rest of it. Now, if anyone has been here since the start of this game, and I was on about one of the best characters, they're going to be coming into it soon.
That ladder's broken.
Yeah, I know it
I'd
is.
probably get up there if I had something to stand on.
Oh, I wonder what this thing is that we're dragging. Alright, mate, no worries. There's no pressure to. I thought you could jump down there. Oh, here we go. I've got myself a bit confused. Is it? It's through here then, right, in it? Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Okay, that's going a bit weird because what I wanted to do is go. Hee hee. Oh, here we go. It was only a matter of bloody time until one of these bloody showed up. Right. Hello. What's your name? Let's check the internet. That one. Right, so it's that one. Right. Right. Where are we? Yeah. Yep. So let me come back to standard Twitch chat now. And then J. Jocelyn. Let me find it. And my whole window's looking weird. Let me find it. Wow, is that really real? I can become famous? Wow, wait. Hang on. What's this? I can't even click on his name now. Has he already been banned? Oh, it looks like YouTube, Twitch has already shut him down. Fair enough. But I don't have to ban him. Right. That's all good. That is insanely bright. Give me a darker screen. Thank you. Right. And let's click back over here now. Unfortunately, when I reinstalled all this, I'd lost my save game data. So this is the only thing that they had on the cloud for me was because I was level 99 on my original playthrough. Alright, man. That's one thing I really want to do with this channel is grow it naturally. Natural growth, none of this artificial shit. So here we go. This is the first proper boss now. And then it's where things starts hitting the fan as well, which is great if we can survive it.
What is it with these things?
I don't know why he's not sitting right there.
Time for this. I have to save Yona. Give her back.
I love that move every time, just the way he slides behind him like that. It's never going to get old. Do you see what's in there? Do you see what that thing is? Oh, you should remember from the introduction there was one of them there, wasn't there? Oh, here we go. think that's where you get your first proper achievement from as well. But since I'm only missing one achievement, and the one that's equivalent to a platinum trophy, it's not going to be popping for me. Yeah, it talks.
For the love of all that is holy, would you please stop pounding me?
I love this fella. This book has one of the best personalities, more depth than him, than a hell of a lot of other characters out there, I tell you. He's sarcastic. He's always pissed off. He's great.
Then move! Yoda!
By the heavens, I have never been treated in such a manner. I am a being of incalculable importance, and yet you approach me as a
Asking for assistance, sure, why not?
There. So how do we save Yona?
Once I destroy these shades, the magic barrier preventing your passage should simply disappear.
You can really do that?
I am Grimoire Vice. My very name brings kingdoms to their knees.
Oh, shit.
Do it already, Vice!
Shit starting.
You will refer to me by my full and proper name.
See what I mean? How arrogant is his ace?
You should not have turned your blades on me, foul creatures. With a single word, I, Grimoire Vice, shatter the very universe itself. Now, prepare to...
Oh dear?
It seems that the frantic bludgeoning you gave me earlier has caused my memory to escape me.
All that inflating his own ego just for that.
You are not nearly as helpful as you claim to be.
Now, all this is chipping me away, and we've still not even started fighting the bloody boss yet. Obtained a sacred verse. Sorry, yeah, there's a lot of things to do with words. Now, we've obtained Dark Blast. Now, there's lets that you can, well, words. And you can apply these words to your weapons. So you can do additional damage or stuff like paralysis, poisoning, even down to additional experience, extra gold, increase the chances of items dropping, stuff like that. It's really great.
Did you just suck the blood out of those things? Okay.
Memory.
You alright, Vice? Hang in there.
It would seem I can regain my powers by defeating these monsters.
Seeing all these bloody waves you've got to get through before you'd even get to the boss. You see why it's not necessarily recommended that you play on hard on your first you go through.
This is the true power of Grimoire Vice.
Hold on, Yona. I'm coming.
Oh shit.
Is that all of them?
Nope. Here's the next part. Yes, the first proper boss fight, you're fighting bloody two of them. Not just one.
Seems our task is going to be more difficult than I first envisioned. Look how these foolish creatures charge heedlessly into battle. Still, dealing with both of them at once may prove to be a daunting task.
Oh, it's a daunting task, don't you worry about that, mate.
Talking book and moving statues? Really?
This is all
Things have certainly escalated, haven't they?
keep your sword high. Watch their blades at all costs.
I'm on it.
God, I love difficulty games like this, you know, because later on, you know, just how you feel, how we can power up later.
That sounds bad.
Enemies with such barriers are impervious to both weapons and magic.
Like I said, bad.
That said, the enemy cannot move so long as the barrier is in place. Focus your attacks on the other.
One, I need you to come down here away from that. There we go. This struggle, right? Such a bloody kick out of it.
Now the other one has a barrier. Keep your distance. Let your magic do the work here.
They changed again?
The creatures move with surprising speed. Now, put it out of its misery.
I'm not allowed to, remember. It takes a hell of a lot longer to pull that off because of the difficulty. If you were on a normal one, that would have just happened. With what it is, that spinny thing around the head, it's like it's a timer for you to pull it off.
Focus on taking them down one at a time.
Yeah, I'm trying to. You focus on it. It's like a timed weak spot, and if you don't do it in time, you heal up. That was greedy. That was greedy.
The man who keeps his head in a fight is the one who emerges victorious. If you hope to rescue your sister, you must defeat these foes. Now, put it out of its misery.
Come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna heal up now. Ow. It's the punch that I like more than anything. Oh, you bitch. Alright.
Burn the pattern of its shots, then finish it off.
I've got my hands full just dodging.
Hey, back out, back out. Just calm down, lad. You've got him halfway. You've got him halfway. Come on, down here, bitch.
The one-horned statue has gone berserk. Has it gone haywire?
Oh. Right, Grimoire advice. All, yep.
It seems these foes are no longer merely rattling their sabers.
What? They don't even have sabers.
It is a metaphor, fool. It means their attack power has increased.
too, or one seems untouchable.
Ignore that one. You can't break its guard.
Greedy, greedy.
You look pleased. A random passerby might even think you're enjoying yourself.
Well, I'm not.
Greedy.
Come on.
Greedy again. Bloody hell. I'm not... Because I can't keep going like this. Oh, what's that? You're right, cute. This is... Near Replicant. I have started a new campaign to show you what it's like. And... You shouldn't really do it on the hardest setting on your first playthrough, but seriously mate, the combat in this, it's a gem. The music is awesome, the characters are everything, and we've just the other bloke who you hear talking to me is a buck, a sentient buck, and a sentient buck has got some of the best personality out there than a hell of a lot of the characters in mainstream media and all the rest of it. You'll see how insanely good this is. It's the next game I'm reviewing. I've done the review today for the Ascent. The only thing I need to do is, you know, record the thing and do a bit of editing, but seriously, this is the next game I'm reviewing. This is one of my all-time favies. So yeah, I'm playing it again to remember what's what and then review it. That was greedy.
Take advantage of the delay in its attacks.
Because another thing what happens is when I injured him far enough, that health bar at the bottom's a lie, by the way. When I injured him far enough, he gets the circle above his head, and I've got only a certain amount of time to cause a certain amount of damage to him before he recovers and gains health back. Now, you see it? I need to get that all the way down before the timer goes, and you just do not have the time on this difficulty. You see what I mean? Right. And now he's picked up more health, and I have to carry on doing what I was doing. And I am rusty as hell. I've been getting my ass kicked. I'm so rusty because it's been years since, I wouldn't say it's years, it's been a year at least since I played this. Well, I just had an urge to get going, play it cute, get the hell out with it. And because I do want to play Final Fantasy Remake on hard difficulty, but I just couldn't. Oh, here we go. I just couldn't get the remote play working properly, and it's only in 720p. There's a delay, and it's just a shame that it's on the PlayStation 5, and I am paying 50 quid for it on Steam. How cool's that? So he's just lost an iron shutdown, and now you think, oh well, you've defeated him. No, it's the other boss I've got to fight now. And he learns all his skills and is twice as pissed off.
They are not but a horde of faceless minions. Swat them aside.
And he's got all these fucking minions as well.
Focus on the small ones first.
What do you think I'm doing?
One to go. Keep your guard up.
Ow, ow, ow.
That statue does not look happy.
Anger is but a form of negative energy. Nothing to fear. This one excels at close combat. Keep your distance.
Time to strike from afar then.
You see what I'm completely not doing? Ow. I've got 4 left. Because what they recommend that you do in the guides for this is you use all your money to buy materials to upgrade your weapons. If I do that right, I die. I've got to use all my early money to basically I heal the materials. Shit in hell, man, that was too close. And this isn't the end of him, like I say, because I've got to get that timer down. Fuck me. That's a bad one. We've only got him halfway. And watch his health now.
Perhaps you should try succeeding next time.
That's because of the difficulty that I'm on, mate. Shit me, man. I thought you had me do it. Come on, get him. I'm proper rusty, man. I'm too rusty. That's so enjoyable. But like, you know what I'm like with Total War? It's overcoming stuff like this that I get me kick out of. Let's go rescue sis.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to help.
I'm the one who's sorry. You must have been scared out of your mind. Are you okay?
What I'll probably do before streaming this again tomorrow and carrying on with it so we can get my notes together for reviewing, I'll do some streaming, some farming off cam so we've got enough money for all the pots that we want and maybe some upgrade materials. Now it's 20 past 1, so my thought process is slowing down a little bit.
Perhaps we'd best depart,
Yes.
The shrine's about to collapse. Come on, Yona, let's go.
Oh, here we go. Time to burn my retinas again. But in this game as well, even the side quests are worth doing. They're brilliant.
You're faster than I thought.
If anyone's interested in this, it's on sale now.
I really did.
I think it's like 20 quid.
But I couldn't find a lunar tear. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to make you rich and get rid of this disease.
Yes, it's a heartstring puller, this game.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about... Yona? What's going on?
It's getting worse because she's pushed herself.
She has the black scroll.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
The weird coughing started about a month or so ago.
The disease curses the afflicted with strange runic symbols that gradually spread over the entire body. And I fear it is fatal.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Yona.
Come, it's best to let us sleep.
Right. I want to tell you something here with this game that's completely backwards. And it pretty much sums up my mentality and how I struggle with games. Just let me jump back to... what is it? Yes. Now, I want to show you something. I finished off one of my other playthroughs on... it's why I'm streaming late today. You can do multiple playthroughs of the game and, you know, unlock all these achievements. I finally got the flower, you know, caught one type of all the fish and all the rest of it. Now, out of all achievements, I've got 96% of the buggers. And if you scroll, it's brilliant, isn't it? It's so crisp in the ear, but the personality and depth, and even though he's just a hovering buck, you know his personality, because look how much in that first fight he was a complete sarky bastard. I love it. Anyway, just let's explain this. So I've got 2 achievements left in the game. So the final verse, all that is, that's like your platinum trophy. You've unlocked all the other trophies, so they say congratulations for all the other trophies. Here's one more. Now this hidden one, right? I've researched it. It's called Lightning Speed Fighter. To get that, you need to complete the first... You need to get ending A, right? And ending A happens when you've completed the first half of the game. I will not achieve that because it's impossible to do on hard mode. Yeah. That's the big issue. So you'd think, well, why don't you reduce the difficulty and get the achievement? I'm going to have to do that. Right, but I'm going to play through it on hard to get endings A and B to show you what it's like, and then I'm going to show you the other endings on my account where I've got everything unlocked and everything 100%ed, and we breeze through it. But since I have to lower the difficulty down to normal or even easy so I can zerg through the content to unlock that final achievement, do you know how hard that is for me to do? It will be boring. I will disengage. And that's why, out of all these other achievements, even the ones where you just sat there fishing in different lakes and all that, which is the most boring thing you can do, that's why that's done. And that one where you need to lower the difficulty is not. Because lowering the difficulty causes a whole host of other problems for me. And even after not playing this game for I don't know how long,
Come, it's best to let us sleep.
I put it straight on hard again so I can pick up the systems. Oh, here we go. Oh, baby. As soon as I can drop this sword and use a spear, we will be.
This is so unfair.
That line that he's just said there, this is so unfair, and you can pick up the pain in this lad's voice, just sums up the rest of this game completely. It's brilliant. In so many levels this is brilliant. Even though this is a shitty bloody console port, I still adore it.
Yona hasn't done anything.
Listen, you can really hear the pain in his voice, man.
Why do terrible things keep happening to us?
do so.
He's ace. That book's ace. That floating book, the personality's already oozing through. Yes, I'm a fanboy of this. So where are we going now? Where's the map? I can't remember how we get the map up. Here we go, because once he joins, things change a little bit. We'll go to the library and see if the mayor's got much to say.
She's just a little kid. She doesn't deserve this.
How long have we been streaming for? 2 hours 21, okay. Oh, apparently we've got to go back out then. Is it? Yeah. You know, we had to come in here. I remember mostly what to do, but not 100% on everything. Did you just want to step outside and have a bitch? We're going back inside now. Oh, never mind. I'm talking to her.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah,
I was
hola.
worried about you. I heard you went through the eastern gate and... Wait, is that a book?
Yeah, it's...
Now see here, I am Grimoire Weiss, and you will treat me with the proper respect.
Right, any of yous. It'd be mostly if you were born between the 70s, 90s. Do you ever watch a Kerber film? Yeah, Kerber movie. I was big into Kerbers when I was 3. And in the film, they were in a playground and there was a creepy ass book, if I remember correctly, and it had this weird witch type face on it. I just got them vibes off looking at that book though.
Wait, you're Grimoire Weiss? Oh, that is so cool.
Hold on, what? You know him?
Of course. He's the white book I was just singing about.
He's in your song?
Yeah, the Song of the Ancients. It's an old tune that's been passed down through generations of villagers. It's in a forgotten language, so I doubt you could make much sense out of it.
That's annoying me. Kerber's movie, creepy book. Let me see if I can find it. I won't play it in case we get done by copyright. Kerber's movie creepy book. If there's any images of it. Yep. Just remember that. Where you had that creepy face popping out of the book and she was just trying to mess with that young magician's head and he turned him into a bit of a prick. Why those two and the Kerbers tried to bloody stop him and all the rest of it. Yeah. Strange how the mind can make connections through all shit like that. That's how it starts off like that. That's what got me thinking. I had that. That was one of my go-to films on VHS when I was a young'un.
Do you know what it means?
Christ, my son doesn't even know what a video is.
Well, it's not like I studied it or anything, but I can tell you bits and pieces. There's this terrible black book that shows up and starts spreading disease all over the place.
See, look, what that's just stuck in the bloody middle. Go away.
But then this white book appears and saves the world and everyone's happy. You know how it goes. What is it?
It's nothing. So how exactly does this white book save the world?
It's just a song, yeah? I don't really know the details.
Oh.
Ew.
Aw, don't be sad. Look, why don't you go ask Popola? She's got a big brain, maybe she knows something.
To the library.
That's a good idea. Thanks.
I can't remember which spear is the best and when you get it. I think it's this one that's golden, but I don't know if you get that early or when.
A black book.
I guess you remember all that stuff. All I know is that spears are broken in this.
Is something the matter?
No, I was just thinking.
Everything's okay with the stream, isn't it? It's just morning. Oh, yeah, it's fine.
I heard about Yona. I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry.
Well, maybe you can help. What do you know about the song that Devila was singing?
Wait, is that Grimoire Vice?
I was going to say in the flesh, but it's not exactly fitting, is it? In the pages?
You know Vice?
Finally, someone who appreciates quality when they see it.
Yes, well, the Song of the Ancients. Let's see. When the great black book, Grimoire Noir, brings calamity upon the world, the white book, Grimoire Vice, will appear with his sealed verses. He will then use them to vanquish Grimoire Noir and purge the calamity he wrought, or so the legend goes.
What's a sealed verse?
No such records remain, so I can't say for sure. But they seem to resemble some form of magic.
Fucking awesome's that, man.
Magic. That's it.
What is?
So the song says Grimoire Vice purchased the world of this calamity, right? And he does so using these sealed verses.
Oh, and you believe the matter I infused in the shrine is one of these sealed verses?
Exactly, Vice. With your power, we can cure Yona.
Woo!
Guys, don't get too excited. This is just some old legend.
Hey, Vice was just some old legend yesterday, but here he is.
Y'all say it's impossible until it's done, eh? Good mentality.
And if he's real, the rest of it must be too. He can cure the Black Scrawl. I know he can.
Do we know anything regarding the whereabouts of this Grimoire Noir?
Sorry, but there's nothing about that in any of the records. All I can say for sure is that there are a number of sealed verses out there.
Also, it appears the shades you fight in these verses are intrinsically linked.
Then we'll go kill every shade we can find.
No, that's far too dangerous.
What an absurdly reckless plan.
Even the way he just rolls that off his tongue as well. He's brilliant. Oh, that line's glitched.
But... well, it's clear I won't be able to talk you out of this, so... I've heard the Shades are gathering near a village called the Eyrie. It's past the bridge on the northern plains. They should be done with the repairs by now.
Righto.
I marked it on your map for you. Maybe you could find one of the sealed verses there. Once you arrive, be sure to speak to the village chief. He lives in the house up on the highest point in the Eyrie.
Got it.
Anything else to say? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go to town, buy more herbs,
And be careful.
and see if there's any weapons to buy. Now you'll probably start to see side quests slowly getting thrown at us. I'll do the odd one here and there because they are really worth it. They're all worth it, but some are very tedious, and it'd be better if you were to play them for yourself and experience them that way, I'd say. Because I've, you know, this isn't a completionist run because I've already done it before.
I can see why the bards kept it alive through the eons.
Want to go by the map now? Don't bitch that I'm going in town.
Yeah, it's a real toe tapper. Wait, do you even have toes?
But if I was to jump in the water with this bloke, he starts drowning. And every time you do, the book takes the piss out of you. And if you do it often enough, he says, I thought you would have learned from the first time you went in the water not to do it again. In other words, he's calling you a dumbass. It's great. Just, you know, just those little things like that, as in, yeah, you know, you're jumping in the water again and all that, but yeah, that book who's with you recognises that you've done that to pass comment on it. It's brilliant.
Oh, thank the gods you're here.
What kind of...
There's a wild boar in the northern plains.
Oh, here we go.
Who started attacking villages.
This is a pain in the ass to kill, but it's worth doing, because if you do it, they no longer become, you no longer aggro them, and you can ride them as well.
The victims all made it back, but who knows if we'll be so lucky next time.
If you remember correctly, I glitched it at the mountain,
And we'll be sure to pay you well.
so we'll do that one.
And a word of advice, once you kill it, make sure you take a board. Let's just say it'll come in handy.
I think you can glitch it where you're stuck up on a mountain, it can't quite get you, because that boar is a pain in the ass.
Hey there.
Yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Lately, their eggs have been disappearing. I guess I can't blame them, but the village really needs... I need you to find the hiding spots and bring me an egg. That work for you?
I think I actually remember where this is.
They're clever little buggers. Anyway, just...
Oh, hello. What?
Sure.
Yeah,
3 tulip bulbs.
yeah. Tulip balls from Seafront. We ain't going there. We ain't doing that for it.
You're looking for chicken eggs? I saw one hidden in the shadows once.
That really does... I don't think these trips are inane. Yona and...
Yours.
Sure.
My children want to eat mutton every night, and I keep running out.
Look, if you can get me 10 pieces of
Yeah, I've even done that quest as well. You see how this is the grind's real in this game, bloody hell.
Honestly,
The grind is definitely real.
you're looking for
that...
I see.
I think there's something if
For good work.
we run up here, right?
How dare you make me hunt down ghosts?
There's something in my mind about this tree.
They're sheep.
What is the difference?
They're totally different. The white fluffy ones are sheep, and the scrawny hairy ones are goats.
People.
I wanted to become a... Guess I'll just have to...
Yeah.
No, it's obviously not here yet. Okay, never mind. There must be a different quest that what changes up there. Something definitely goes on at that tree though. I am gonna go and... I can't remember who I get the stuff off now. It's you, I believe.
Make sure you...
I want to buy. Yes, I want the Erie map as well. And I might as well take the forest one.
Come back.
What, do you sell anything?
Oh,
No. Do you?
We've got
That's just logs and bloody berries.
thanks.
Or do I have... If I remember correctly, don't I actually have to save the blacksmith?
Hey, you got a moment?
If it's...
Fair enough. Listen, I need 3 medicinal herbs, 3 berries.
Yeah,
No problem.
you see what I mean? There's another big ass shopping list.
Is there really nothing that can cure the black scrawl?
No medicine in the works of man can have.
Welcome.
Yeah, I don't want either one of them. It's not here yet.
There has to be something out there.
Perhaps a drug exists to temporarily ease the pain, but none can truly eradicate the disease.
Your 40 Army 360 controller squeaks. I need to oil it.
If it is true, then I hold the key to saving your sister.
You're right. We're gonna save Yona and...
The chickens in this village.
That's the spirit, lad.
Let's save up and go to the Erie. I'll save it on number 3 because I don't want to lose the number 1 save file. See if we can... If the rest of you can hear it. Oh, and there's one quest that you can get given by these guards. And if you roll once...
Time to take this parcel to... Sure thing. Oh, and this is really... You'll need to take it to the chief's house.
Yeah, and... Get it.
Crap. Hey, can I ask a favor? I ordered some training weapon.
That did not sound good.
Yeah, right, let's go to the area.
We broke something.
Yeah, we did. I'm not doing that quest.
Well, there is little point in finishing the delivery now. Let's go back and apologize.
And start it all again. Now you're alright. Did I save the game? I did, didn't I?
There really is no task too immodest for you.
Hey, it's harder than it sounds. They're really squirrely and they run away fast.
So
Let's see if I
smash
can
them with
glitch out
Aha!
What is it?
the board again.
No, you're right. If I use magic, I don't have to get close.
Might I make another suggestion?
What?
Do not yell like a madman every time you come to a realization.
You can save Yona, Vice. Heck, maybe you can save the whole world.
Can I, though? I wonder.
I guess I won't use you for kindling after all.
You really should treat omnipotent magical beings with more respect.
Where's this big fat ass boar now? There it is. And I think you can glitch it out up here.
Hey, it's a wild boar.
Have you the skill to hunt one of those down?
Nope.
I don't know. They look pretty strong.
If I'm having trouble with just these little bloody minions, what do you think I'm going to be against him?
This is impossible.
Is his health going down? Because it does make travelling a lot faster and they stop coming at you. Oh, you bitch. Yeah. It's going to take me a hell of a long time to do that. Working at least. So you can imagine it took me about 50 million attempts to find this out. I'd be asked. And I'd be asked. What's his health like? I think it's going to take me about 20 minutes. But we do got to do a lot of backtracking. See why this is not recommended playing it on hard from the get-go? I'm sure there was a way that I made him charge when I first did it and it'd end up hurting him. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm gonna do, I'm gonna heal up and see if I'm gonna see if we can take it the normal way. Nope. That was a bitch. I think we're going to be avoiding that for a while. I'm not going to sit there for about an hour just with my hand on a fucking fire button like that.
There really is no task too immodest for you.
Hey, it's harder than it sounds. They're really squirrely and they run away fast.
It might be one of those things that you got to do off stream.
Them with magic.
Aha!
What is it? Shades?
No, you're right. If I use magic, I don't have to get close.
Might I make another suggestion?
What?
Do not yell like a madman every time you come to a realization.
You can save Yona, Vice. Heck, maybe you can save the whole world.
I see you're going to get to look at one of the new towns.
I guess I won't use you for kindling after all.
You really should treat omnipotent magical beings with more respect.
It sounds like it was after me then. Bloody paranoid here. You should have really allowed for this last achievement that I want to do, you know, this lightning speed warrior, to be able to be done on hard as well.
It appears to be deserted.
Alright. And there's some stupid bats in here, if you remember, that used to always give me a hard time. No, not this time, okay. Eerie. So I say we're going to the gold house. So to get the house that's practically all the way there, back at the start, right? Back at the start, we got to go all the way to the left and back across. So we got to go all the way across there. Oh, hang on, here we go. I'm going to start using these words on the weapons and I'll show you what they do as well. Believe it or not, it all adds up. Wise, recovering medical herb use. Then we do a word edit. There's nothing we can do in terms of that one or that one. %, attack power. I think it applies to all of them, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's all pa. It's only an extra 2 attack power, but it does all add up. Because I think you can end up getting to a point where it's like plus 20 on it. Obviously, it'll be much later in the game, mind you, but every little helps. Yeah, it sucks to be out.
Is anyone even here?
We don't trust your kind.
I could really do with something like lifesteal at the moment, the way my health's bloody going. That was a bloody good one. A bit panicky. And another thing that I love is even these enemies that we're fighting, these are only the piddly little versions of it all, right? They've got to be treated with such bloody respect, otherwise it's over for you.
I'm looking for someone who knows about the sealed verses.
She's just like her. Like kindly.
Well, this appears to be a glorious waste of time.
There we go. I always thought there was a lootable around here.
This must be the chief's house.
Who goes there?
Well, we're...
Be gone, strangers.
Wait, listen to...
Enough. Leave this village at once and never return.
What a pathetic bunch of rabble.
It's annoying for a little bit, he might change his mind.
Hello, sir.
It's
What?
But yeah, never mind. Right, where are we going now? Are we leaving the place? I think we might be. If we remember, yep. There's a way, if we can do it right, where we can basically avoid going through all that back there. Excuse me. Yeah, I never did finish the Witcher. We may have to give it a revisit. Obviously, we're doing it on... Is it called Nightmare Mode? The thing I don't like about Nightmare Mode is early game, all you got to do is just spam that shield. Right, back here.
What the heck is that? Nice flowers.
Those are lunar tears, legendary flowers of almost perfect beauty.
You're kidding.
Yeah, and there's
Those
about
are the
50
ones
million
I
of
told
them.
Yona about.
Hands off the flowers.
Waifu.
Vice, why is that lady in her underwear?
I fear we have greater issues to deal with.
Is she a shade?
She's also tough as fucking nails. Welcome to boss number 2, I think.
This woman is certainly not to be trifled with.
Bitch, I knew this would happen.
Oh, and she's even got the Naruto run as well. I thought I had that dodged. Bitch. But she is proper tough. Her story's messed up as well.
Don't let your guard waver.
Trying not to, mate. But I've not played it in I don't know how long, so some attacks are going to bloody break the out defense. The more damage you do to her, the more active she gets in basically kicking your ass. She's a bit of a Al Berserker.
She's vulnerable between attacks. Strike then.
What? Oh shit, man. You know what, I'm not going to take the chance. Give me some herbs. Give me herbs. Right. Give me a level up.
Did we get her?
No, we just pissed it off. As I was saying. Let's go for round 2 then.
By my very pages, the girl wields magic.
Not good, not good, not good, not good. Shit, shit. I'd say this is one of the more difficult fights, isn't it? Yeah, while I've got this activated, I'm trying to just basically brute force it. Yeah, I've got to use another one now. Really mistime that. That was bad. That was bad too. Shit. Guess what I've got to do again? Fuck. You think, yeah, that's a relief. This is what I'm talking about when shit hits the fan in this. Yeah, she's not the boss. This is the boss. And I've only got 2 herbs left.
Going on here?
Beware the shockwave. Hold back until we have a chance to approach.
Stay out of my way! He's mine, idiots!
It would appear we are not the focus of our anger.
Guess not.
Oh, I'm messing up big time now. That's going to go down to 1. Oh, that's gone weird. Come on.
Just spat something out. What are those?
Are these guys shades too? I didn't know shades could get that big.
The scale of this one is like nothing you've encountered before. Ready your guard.
I have to be so careful now because I've only got 1 herb left.
Die, die, die! I'm gonna pull out your teeth and cram them up your ass!
That woman's mouth is as fierce as her sword work.
I'm going to have to use the last one. I'm going to have to go so defensive now.
Let's just focus on defeating this thing.
You can go fight it just because I'm not. What are you doing? Shit. When you got it. Please, 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 please let that be it now. Charming.
Thanks. I told you to stay out of the way.
The story behind this monster, right? It's so twisted. Which you'll find out later in the playthrough.
Get back here, you.
The symbols are disappearing.
Waifu had died through. Well, knocked out a fib anyway.
Is she human?
This one has been possessed by a shade. She exists as neither fully human nor other.
I feel bad for treating her like one of those things. We have to help her.
Dark Hand, I think that's the one that can bitch slap him. If it is, this is my favourite power.
You're awake.
You.
I'm sorry we attacked you. We thought you were a shade.
Well, you're half right. Now get the hell out of here.
Now see here, we made our apologies and came to your aid. The least you can do is grace us with your name.
I wonder if this is when he brandishes her with the nickname that he'll call her for the rest of the game.
It's okay, Vice. She's probably just exhausted.
My name's Kaine.
Ah, the name we heard back in the village.
Look, nothing good is gonna happen if you stick with me. So do like I said and go.
Let me annoy her.
Get lost already, would you? Oh, and one more thing. That monster back there, it's mine. Stay the hell away from it.
A half-human and a giant shade.
She's kind of pretty, but she's really intense.
Waifu. I'm blinded again.
We need a new plan.
As I say, this is where there's a lot of backtracking. Because we're going back to the village that we started from. Again, we'll be running this road multiple times, where we'll be going back to that village where we've been as well, because we've got other business there. We use this area as well to access another town. Up over them bridges there.
Inside that enormous shade. I'm certain of it.
Maybe, but there's no way we can take that thing on now. I need to get stronger.
That we do. Right. Yeah, I'm not going to stream too late tonight because I want to recover from burnt retinas for starters. I want to do the review for the Ascent, you know, finish it off tomorrow. So, we're going to come here. I'm going to save up. I'm going to call it a night here. Right, so, right, I'm done for the night. I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be releasing the review for the Ascent. Again, I'm not stopping until that is done. And I'm going to show you all the endings as well. And you know what? I just want to play through the game again myself because I love it that much. Right, I'm just going to make sure everything's okay before I shut this down for the night. Is there anyone on I want to host, or do I just want to go bed? Hello? Twitch? It doesn't want to work for me tonight, maybe because I'm downloading Nier Automata, which we'll be reviewing at some stage too. That's basically what happens after Nier Replicant, even more so in the future. Let's try refreshing that again. Yeah. It's having an issue. Alright, people, I'm just going to end the stream here. I will be back tomorrow and I'll be releasing the review for the Ascent. See you later. Good night and all that good stuff. Bye.